Right, today's video, a bit of a practical one. Just watching my camera, it keeps turning off for some reason, so I'll just keep my eye on it. Anyway, today's video, bit of a practical video for you, bit of a how-to. Fenwicks waste pipe and tank cleaner. Now I'm gonna, I've not used anything like this before. In the years, all the years I've been caravanning, I've never felt the need to clean out my pipes. But I don't know about you, but I watch a video that somebody does and I think, oh, that's a good idea. And then for weeks, it kind of plays on your mind. You think, I should be doing something about this. I should be. Anyway, so I watched, Bob Earnshaw did a video for this, for his motorhome. I'll put a link below. Now, I encourage you to watch it because it is quite funny. So what he's done, he's used this in his motorhome, and one of the instructions is when you put it in the waste tank, give the waste tank a shake every now and again. So of course on a motorhome, built-in waste tanks. I know my motorhomes, don't worry about that. Built-in waste tank, so obviously he can't take it out and shake it. So he does it and goes for a drive. But anyway, I suppose it has a desired effect. So I'll put a link to his vlog on this as well. Obviously, well, not obviously, but I'm not sponsored by Fenwicks. I mean, who? Fenwicks waste pipe container cleaner. Get it now. It's about £8, I think, from Amazon. There will be affiliate links on the website again, you know. So stay tuned and watch me pour it down a sink. It will be interesting. This is good content. It's all right. It's Caravan. So here we are by the sink. Oh, light. By the sink. I am. There's the sink. See where it is again. Fenwicks waste pipe and tank cleaner. Apparently it smells quite nice. Probably smell better than the pipes do. Right, so the instructions say, so it's got bits for waste tank, black bits, blocked pipes and hard surfaces. So I'm just waste tanks and pipes. So add 100 millilitres of the cleaner and 10 to 15 litres of warm water. Wow. Allow to soak for 10 to 20 minutes. Shake tank occasionally. Rinse thoroughly, repeat if necessary. Right, so I'm on the drive at the moment with the Caravan and we don't obviously have it plumbed into the water. So I need to go and get some kind of receptacle with water. Maybe a watering can, I guess, will be good. I'll pour some of this down, pour the watering can down. I'll do it with the sink and the bath as well. Bath? We have a bath in the Caravan. How big is your Caravan? We don't have a bath. The bathroom. So I'll put some down the shower, put some down the sink and put some down this sink and then flush them all through. Stay tuned, this is gripping. We never know what's going to happen with this channel. I've found a watering can. So what I thought I'd do is, now I was at NEC a little while ago, and in fact back in February, and speaking to the guys on the Colapz stand, and they convinced me, or rather I convinced myself, to buy one of these, which is, I don't know what they call it, a 3-in-1, I'll put a Colapz 3-in-1 collapsible watering can bucket type thing. Now I just figured out, I've just realised I don't actually know how to use it. I think it should be fairly straightforward. Anyway, on this channel we learn together. So I'm going to talk about obviously the Fenwicks cleaner, but while I'm here I'll just mention this quickly. Just put it there. So hopefully you can see this. So my plan was to fill this with water. So you get a various number of accessories. So this was screwed on there. So first of all I thought, oh of course I'll screw this on here, the watering can. Lovely. But of course if I did that, I fill it up, the water would come straight out. So now what I think the idea is to screw the cap, which I've lost, screw the cap on there, which was on the top on here to stop the water coming out, and then just possibly screw this on here to make the watering can after I've filled it up obviously, and then that goes on there and I've got a watering can, I guess. We'll see. Anyway, look, these do collapse down. Fantastic things. Again, first one we've owned. First thing we've owned. So I'll go away, fill it up with water. I haven't got anything in here, and come back and do what the vlog's meant to be about. Right, so I'm back with some water and the sun's made an appearance. That's nice. What I have done, I've connected up the waste pipe outside as well, the waste container. So when I put this in here, out of breath for carrying that water in. So when I put the Fenwicks down the sink, I'll flush it out and it will go into the tank and also clean the tank out at the same time. That's the plan anyway. So here's me. I put just about 8 litres in of warm water, pour it in through the top, and I guess I could undo that and just pour it down the sink that way, which I probably will do actually. Warm water from the house. No one else would be able to have a shower now because I've stole all the water. Well, life of a vlogger. So what I'll do, I'll pour some of this down. It says 5 to how much? Let's have another look. It says add 100 millilitres. So 100 millilitres. How much is that? I guess there's no markings on the thing. No, I'll just put a glug in. Actually, another thing I'll say about this, the Colapz bucket thing, it has handy little watermarks on there, so you can see 8 litres is just there, which is great. Again, nothing spectacularly difficult about this, but so waste is connected, so this is going to just drop down 10 millilitres. Who knows how much that is? How much is in there? 1 litre. So anyway, so 1/10 of that. Let's not be shy. Now the interesting bit, I'm going to try and this could be a disaster. Or it might work extremely well. Just about worked well. Disaster. Bit of a disaster. Always have kitchen roll to hand, he says, trying to find kitchen roll. Just a minor flood here, folks. Nothing to be concerned about. So there it is, all going down. It does smell really nice. Yeah, you knew that was going to happen, didn't you? You knew that when I opened that, it would miss the sink and go onto the worktop. Luckily, it kind of just caught it there on this lip. It didn't pour down the side. Otherwise, I might have had a bit of an explaining to do to Mandy why her seats were wet. All's well that ends well. That does smell really fresh, actually. Very nice. Right, so we're back with some more water. You'll be pleased to know. So off to the bathroom. Oh, these Bailey sinks. I mean, who else has one of these and detests it? I mean, it's just horrible. It's kind of like plasticky, and the shape's horrible, and this shelf here is absolute nightmare. So anyway, this is where the next lot's going. So again, I'm just going to guess how much to put in here, as there's no point in measuring it in my world. This is good content. You're going to learn a lot from this, trust me. Again, just pouring an amount down there, 100 millilitres, of course. Here we go. This is a watering can as supplied by and bought from Colapz. So I'm going to pour all of this in because it says 8 to 10 litres, and as we know, this is an 8 litre bucket. So that's the watering can, how it's meant to be used. Pretty good. So, oh, there's a shower there. I don't know if your shower's like this, but we tend to keep a few bits in there. So there is a drain hole there somewhere, which I'll do. Ah, lucky old you, you're getting 2 reviews in one. You're getting a review of the Fenwicks waste pipe and tank cleaner and a review of the Colapz thingy, 3-in-1 bucket water in can type thing. So what I've done, I've already poured the stuff down there. So it just leaves me to now pour the water down there. I'm not entirely sure I'm using this bucket right. If you know different, let me know in the comments below, as I'm sure you will. So again, that's a nice smell. I mentioned earlier about Bob Earnshaw's video. Now he found the smell choking. I don't know how much he used. Maybe it's because it's an internal tank and it was sat there. So this is warm water that I'm putting in. flushing it through. Gripping content, I know, watching a grown man tip 8 litres of water down to his shower tray. What I'll do now, I'll go outside and check the waste container. So I was a bit concerned it might have overflowed, but it's pretty good. It's nearly near the top. So I'll give that a shake around and that'll be that clean. Okay, so that's that vlog wrapped up. Thanks very much for watching. Again, if you enjoyed it or you found it useful or learned anything from it, a thumbs up. Appreciated. It does help the channel. Like I say, it's about £8 that juice, so I think it's worth getting, it's worth doing, and it certainly at the moment is smelling nice in here. Not that it was smelling horrible before, but these sort of jobs you should do them really on probably a season by season basis, and that's job done. Thanks very much for watching. See you in the next one.